Honorable Speaker, and my distinguished colleagues, I am Awaji Nombeg Dagomie Abiante. I represent the very wonderful people of Andoni, Opobo, Nkoro Federal Constituency. I rise to move the motion, the urgent need to investigate the occurrence of dead fishes in our brackish water environment, ensure public sensitization, and cleanup of the environment. Mr. Speaker and my colleagues, the House notes the incidences of large quantities of dead fishes, either floating or washed off on the shores of Boni and Doni rivers. In fact, as we speak, we also know that there are several other communities within the Niger Delta region, from the rivers of Ondo through Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, up to the mouth of Calabar River as we speak. And this started since March 2020. The House also notes that the most common of these fishes, there are others, the most common of these fishes is the croaker, popularly known as brook marriage or ona in the local dialect. And they are believed to be carried by tidal waves from the high sea to the shores and the rivers within these communities. Concerned that there has not been any explanation for this strange occurrence, except for very strong suspicion of the alteration in the natural environment, possibly leading to a change in either temperature, the chemical composition, the pH, the dissolved oxygen, etc., due to chemical pollution, environmental disturbances, or bacterial infection. We are also concerned that in the last few days, there has also been several incidents, not one, of dead blue whales. Dead blue whales. These are exotic species of the marine mammals that have been washed up around the same areas, Boni, Andoni, Degema, down to Delta states, Akwa Ibom, to the consternation of the people. Further concerned that residents of the affected areas have already been cutting up the dead fishes, picking some for domestic consumption, while the fishermen and traders dried and sold parts to unsuspecting customers in Boni, Andoni, Delta, Akwa Ibom, Port Harcourt, and several other markets, which may even include Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, because we all eat fish here too, despite several warnings on the inherent risk in consuming the fishes. I want to urge the House to join us and resolve as follows. I'm sorry, it's an emerging matter, and the resolutions, the prayers, after due consultations, had changed. Please, I want us to accommodate that in the spirit of the emergency and the emerging issues. Resolve as follows: to urge the National Emergency Management Agency, the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, and the Nigeria Incentive-Based Risk Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, NISAL, to provide palliatives and render support aimed at alleviating the challenges of the affected artisanal capture fishermen within the area. 2, urge the Federal Ministry of Environment to sensitize the people on the danger of consuming the dead fishes and clean up the environment and the riverbed. 3, mandate the House Committees on Environment, Healthcare Services, and Agricultural Production and Services, to Maritime, to urgently investigate the occurrence as well as ensure compliance of the relevant ministries, departments, and agencies, and report back to the House within 6 weeks for further legislative action. I so move.
Honorable Duku.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My highly respected colleagues, I'm Honorable Aisha Jibril Duku, Kimber Duku, member representing Dukuna for the Federal Constituency. I come from Gombe State. I rise to second this very important motion as ably moved by Honorable Abiante. I so second.
Those in support, please say aye. Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. Abiante, 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute, and then we put the question, so we can all go.
Thank you very much, our respected Speaker.